All right, here's something we don't say often or ever. Denver metro rent prices are down, and noticeably. Between the third and fourth quarters of last year, average monthly rent dropped by $70 or 3.5%, and that's the largest quarterly decline on record. Denver 7's Ryan Fish explains why landlords are cutting prices and offering some enticing incentives.
Demand for Denver area apartments shot up during the pandemic, but supply has finally caught up.
We don't know how long this is going to last, so now is the time to strike.
Brian Sanchez of Denver Apartment Finders says it's a great time to be a renter. The typically slow winter season is ice cold this year as apartments cut prices to fill empty units, especially newer buildings with amenities, which are typically more expensive.
Now it's beautiful because people are actually able to afford Denver again because prices have lowered by like $200 to $400, and that's before the specials are being applied.
Our partners at the Denver Post broke down a December report from the Apartment Association of Metro Denver. It found the Metro added nearly 20,000 new apartment units last year, about twice as many as recent years.
It's very competitive. I mean, you look around, you see all these brand new buildings. I mean, we have 13 properties in Rhino alone that are offering crazy free rent incentives right now. $1,000 gift card, 4 weeks free, 6 weeks free, 8 weeks free, 10 weeks free.
Ryan Corbeil moved into his new place last week and got 8 weeks of free rent, something he couldn't have imagined during his last move in Denver 4 years ago when he was 25 minutes from downtown.
Now I'm able to be in Rhino, a really hot new fun destination. So that was great because there's a lot of different options. And I was looking in the lower Highlands as well as Rhino, and I felt like there was abundance.
Sanchez says some apartments are offering months of free parking and will even hold units for up to 90 days to lock in a tenant. But those offers come with trade-offs.
Big rule of thumb is the bigger the special, the longer the lease term they're going to want, and the sooner they're going to want you to move in.
Still, he says those eyeing a move should move quickly.
Now is the time to rent in Denver. If you're considering even a move between now and the next 90 days, now is the time to lock something down.
In Denver, Ryan Fish, Denver 7.
And going in depth here, some leasing companies have been accused of masking the true cost of rent with so-called junk fees. In fact, Colorado currently suing Greystar, which owns 45,000 units in the state, over this. This lawsuit claims the company advertises rental prices online, but fails to include a series of additional monthly fees, typically things like pest control, trash pickup. There's even a fee to pay the rent. Well, State Attorney General Phil Weiser says this violates the Colorado Consumer Protection Act.